Determine whether the relation is a function. Give its domain and range. Let's start by finding the domain. Recall that the domain of a relation is the set of all the x values. So let's focus our attention on the column containing the x values. What we notice is that there's only one value of x, the number 3. And even though it's listed 4 times, when we write the domain, we just write the 3 one time. The domain is the set containing the number 3. For the range, we need to recall that that's the collection of all the y values in the relation. So we focus our attention on the y column, and we notice that there are 4 different values, -6, -1, 2, and 3. So we list all those values in the range. The range is the set containing the numbers -6, -1, 2, and 3. Finally, let's decide whether this relation is a function or not. What we need to recall is that a function is a special type of relation where for each input there is just one output. So let's make a column with input and another column with output. And the only input that we have to choose from is the number 3. And in the first row, we see that the corresponding output is -6. So an input of 3 corresponds with an output of -6. But in the second row, we see the ordered pair 3, -1. So an input of 3 also corresponds with an output of -1. And similarly, 3 corresponds with 2. And also with 3. So here we have an input and it corresponds with more than one output. So that means that this is not a function relation. One other way that you could approach the problem would be to sketch a graph. Many people remember the vertical line test. If you can draw a vertical line that passes through more than one point on the graph of a relation, then that relation is not a function. So let's go ahead and draw an x and y axis. We have our x-axis and our y-axis. This is our x-axis and y-axis, and let's plot the ordered pairs in the relation. The first ordered pair is 3, -6, so we start at the origin and go 3 units to the right and then 6 units down, and we plot the point 3, -6. And then in the second row we have 3, -1. In the third row, 3, 2. And finally in the fourth row, 3, 3. What we want to notice is that all 4 of these points fall on the same vertical line. So if we draw a vertical line that goes through one point, it actually ends up going through more than one point. And so this graph does not pass the vertical line test, and therefore the relation is not a function.